A woman becomes powerful the moment she realizes that her strength is not found in the opinions of the world, but in the truth she carries within herself. Power is not something she waits to receive, it is something she awakens inside. When a woman rises to understand her identity, she rises into a place no one can pull her down from. She becomes powerful when she stops apologizing for who she is. She steps into rooms without shrinking, without dimming her light, without questioning whether she belongs. She knows she belongs because she carries purpose that was written long before she arrived. She becomes powerful when she learns to walk away from anything that kills her peace. When she chooses herself, her future, her healing, and her growth over temporary comfort or unhealthy attachment, she steps into a level of strength that cannot be shaken. Power begins in her mind. When a woman learns to silence the voices that say she is not enough, not worthy, or not capable, she steps into a new dimension of confidence. She stops limiting herself. She stops fearing her own greatness. She stops doubting her God-given potential. A woman becomes powerful the day she discovers that she is not defined by her past. The mistakes she made do not write her future. The pain she endured does not cancel her destiny. Her strength grows from every tear she shed, every battle she fought, and every storm she survived. She becomes powerful when she refuses to settle for less than she deserves. She learns to expect more, to choose better, and to raise her standards. She understands that her value does not decrease because someone failed to recognize it. A powerful woman educates her mind. She feeds her spirit. She invests in her growth. She allows herself to evolve, to transform, and to stretch beyond her old limits. Every new skill she learns, every new truth she receives, every new habit she builds adds to her strength. She becomes powerful when she learns to stand alone. Not because she wants isolation, but because she refuses to be held hostage by dependency. She can walk alone if she must. She can rebuild from the ground if she has to. She can start again with empty hands, but a full heart. A woman becomes powerful when she realizes that silence is sometimes her strongest weapon. She no longer fights battles that drain her. She no longer argues for her worth. She no longer wastes energy explaining herself to people committed to misunderstanding her. Her power grows when she understands boundaries. She learns to say no without guilt. She opens doors for healing and closes doors on manipulation. She protects her space, her energy, her heart, and her destiny with wisdom. She becomes powerful when she connects with her spiritual source. When she prays, she becomes unshakable. When she trusts God, she becomes unstoppable. When she listens to the whisper of the Holy Spirit, she becomes guided in ways human strength could never achieve. She becomes powerful through discipline. She chooses consistency even when she feels tired. She chooses growth even when comfort calls her name. She chooses faith even when fear rises inside her. A powerful woman sees challenges not as obstacles, but as assignments. Every trial teaches her something. Every disappointment shapes her. Every closed door redirects her to something greater. Nothing she faces is wasted. She becomes powerful when she surrounds herself with people who push her, not drain her. People who encourage her, not compete with her. People who help her rise, not hold her back. A woman becomes powerful when she stops competing with others and competes only with the older version of herself. She embraces authenticity over approval. She becomes powerful when she forgives, not because the offense was small, but because her peace is greater. She chooses healing over bitterness and freedom over resentment. She manages her emotions with grace, refusing to be ruled by anger, fear, or insecurity. A powerful woman learns to rest. Rest becomes her strategy, her recovery, her reset. She becomes powerful through resilience, rising from every fall, growing from every loss, and learning from every heartbreak. She dreams boldly, refusing to shrink her purpose or silence her voice. She masters patience, understanding that what is meant for her will arrive in the perfect season. A woman becomes powerful when she values her health, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. She becomes intentional with her habits, choosing choices that align with her future rather than her past. She becomes powerful when she speaks with wisdom, using her voice to uplift, guide, encourage, and inspire. She becomes powerful when she protects her dreams from those who cannot understand them. She becomes powerful when she lets go of what she cannot control and embraces gratitude in every season. Her value is not defined by how others treat her, but by how she treats herself. She accepts her uniqueness and stands confidently in her difference. A woman becomes powerful when she embraces vulnerability, letting her story heal others. She grows in humility, understanding that real strength is quiet, calm, and unshaken. She becomes powerful when she stops chasing what is not meant for her and trusts God's redirection. She builds her life with intention financially, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. She becomes powerful when she chooses peace over chaos, solutions over complaints, and purpose over distraction. She releases people who can't grow with her. She refuses to entertain disrespect. She turns weaknesses into wisdom and pain into purpose. She stops surviving and starts thriving. A powerful woman walks through darkness without losing her light. She becomes powerful when she masters time, invests in her purpose, and stops wasting energy on distractions. She replaces comparison with gratitude and fear with faith. She rises above criticism and stops performing for approval. She forgives herself and writes her vision with clarity. A woman becomes powerful when she becomes intentional with relationships, choosing effort over excuses and respect over attachment. She builds discipline into her days and speaks life over herself. She educates herself financially and trusts divine timing. She embraces change and listens to her intuition. She heals her inner child and stops seeking permission to live boldly. She leads with kindness and embraces solitude as a place of renewal. She stops explaining her worth and confidently walks away from anything that dishonors her. She matures emotionally, forgives without reopening wounds, and grows without needing validation. A powerful woman protects her dreams, honors her body, and releases people she cannot save. She dreams bigger than her fears, acknowledges her needs with courage, and stops letting society define her. She chooses her identity, her pace, her future, her voice, and her purpose. This is how a woman becomes powerful not overnight, not in one moment, but through every choice she makes, every fear she overcomes, every lesson she learns, every prayer she whispers, and every boundary she sets. Her power is built by intention, shaped by faith, strengthened by healing, guided by wisdom, and anchored in a truth no one can take from her. She was created with purpose, crowned with strength and designed to rise.